So, Justin, tell me a little bit about yourself.
Well, currently I go to St. Louis University. I'll be graduating in May of 2013 and getting a bachelor's in marketing. And I'm on the golf team at St. Louis. My aspirations are to be working in either South Tampa or Sarasota for a sales company. So other than that, that's about it.
That's pretty good. And what do you think your sales company, your sales job would provide you to do? Like what, do you know how to do anything of sales, or are you currently working in sales?
Yeah, I'm currently working in sales. I work at a pro shop at a country club, so it's all person to person when you're dealing with people every day, so that's really good practice. And then throughout the pro shop, there's a bunch of merchandising, which people are always purchasing. So basically, they come in and they're curious, they have questions, and you have to answer them and know what you're talking about. You can't just, just start saying stuff just to sell the product, so.
That's very good. And what do you do at your job, like specifically? What are your tasks?
Basically, I have to just make sure everything's running smoothly throughout the pro shop. Like, there's a head pro and then assistant pro and then myself, and I would answer phones or, help customers when the pros are busy, either giving lessons or having an important meeting or whatnot, so.
Okay, so if they're busy, you pretty much have to pick up all the slack.
Pretty much.
Okay, and what are some things that are very important to do at your job, like some tasks that must get done at the end of the day?
Obviously counting the money at the end of the day. You have to make sure however much you sell, there's the right amount of money in the register, just like any job. And then that it's all locked up, security code, the security is locked in and everything's put away so that obviously no one can get in the building because there's some expensive retail in there.
That's true. What are some things that, they're least important, that if they don't get done, it's not that big of a deal, but it's still stuff that should get done?
If people call for tea times and say they want a tea time between 8 and 10 o'clock, well, if you want a tea time between those times, it's kind of fast. We try to narrow it down depending on how much play we're gonna have. So it doesn't have to happen in that day, but they can call in the morning to see exactly what time would be best for them, and then they just call and we book it. So that's kind of something that doesn't have to be done right at the moment, but it can be done the next day.
Okay. And quick question. Working at the golf course workshop, what are some knowledges and pro shop, sorry. What are some knowledges that you definitely have to have?
You have to know about golf. You can't work in a golf course and not know the game and the rules of the game and what's good, what's bad. Just kind of common knowledge if you play that sport. I feel like really with any sport, you just got to know the basics of the game.
That's true. And some skills, if you know how to play golf, what helps you to become an assistant pro or a pro?
Well, really just knowing people. If you know people throughout the game, you kind of pick up knowledge throughout the pros and other things, just even teaching mechanics and stuff like that. People come in with questions all the time, and you never know what you're going to get, so you really have to have the experience, which you gain over time with the pros.
So you would say that your ability in the job would be to know how to play golf, know how to explain it to people, and pretty much teach it to them?
Yeah, and be able to manage money, so register, and manage, if someone comes in angry, you have to manage your emotions. That comes with most jobs that are in sales, so.
That's true, so those would be some of the characteristics that you would have to have.
Yeah, definitely.
Okay, and why are those important?
Well, basically, if you don't have them, you're not going to succeed, or you're not going to last in the job at all. So they're just really essential towards, I feel like, any job. Your attitude's huge, and it shows if it's not there that day or whatnot.
Okay. Well, thank you very much, Justin. That was very informative.
Thank you very much. Nice meeting you.
It was nice to meet you too.